And if you don't understand the structure, you can quietly cancel your own progress. Vitamin C might be the most recommended skincare ingredient and one of the most damaging if you're using it wrong. Most people chase a percentage, they chase tingling, they chase darker color, but those are often signs it's breaking down, not building collagen. And that's where things go wrong. Because the problem isn't the brand, it isn't the price, it's that nobody explains how vitamin C actually behaves in skin. It has different forms, different penetration, different stability, different outcomes. And if you don't understand the structure, you can quietly cancel your own progress. Hi. I'm Dr. Linda Brand. I'm a medical doctor and I run my own aesthetic clinic. I test ingredients like this on real skin every day. This is education, not personal medical advice. But today we're going to break down what vitamin C really is doing in your routine. Chapter 1: Types of vitamin C. Because here's the first truth most people miss. Vitamin C is not one thing. It's not one molecule, not one strength, not one behavior. There are multiple forms, and they do not act the same once they hit your skin. Some are direct, some must convert, and some penetrate differently. Some barely penetrate at all. And if you treat them as interchangeable, you build the wrong routine from the start. So before we talk percentages, before we talk irritation, before we talk layering, we need to talk structure. Let's start there. Type 1: L-ascorbic acid. This is a pure form of vitamin C. It's water soluble, it has a low pH, clinically studied, it directly supports collagen production, it neutralizes oxidative stress, and it improves pigmentation over time. But it's unstable, it oxidizes easily, and it can irritate your skin. It's powerful and demanding. Type 1.2 3-O-ethyl-ascorbic acid. It's more stable than L-ascorbic acid. It has better penetrations than some phosphates. It is mid-ground option. Type 2, that is magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, MAP. It's a water-soluble derivative. It's more stable and it has a higher pH. It's gentler and it converts in the skin. Brightening, yes. Barrier-friendly, yes. Fast results, not usually. Consistency over aggression. And type 3, sodium ascorbyl phosphate, SAP. It's also water-soluble, it's stable, higher pH, some supportive acne data. It's less irritation, strategic for acne-prone skin. Type 4, ascorbyl glucoside. It's stable, it's slow release, and it's subtle. Most convert enzymatically. It's gentle and low risk. Type 5, tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, THDA. It's oil soluble. This changes how it penetrates. No low pH required, often better tolerated, and it's not weak. It's strategic. And in a moment, I'll explain why oil solubility matters. Type 6, ascorbyl palmitate. This is a liquid soluble. It's weaker, often used as formula stabilizer. If it's at the bottom of the ingredients list, it's not your primary active. It can be found in Dermalogica skin smoothing cream as an antioxidant. So now you can see the problem. What percentage should I use? The real questions are: which form, what pH, what base, what support? Vitamin C is not a number, it's behavior. And this is where things get interesting, because not all vitamin C builds collagen equally. Let's look at the ladder. Chapter 2. Which vitamin C builds collagen best? Not all vitamin C behaves equally. They don't deliver the same outcome. At the top we have L-ascorbic acid. This is the active form. No conversion required. It's the strongest clinical data for collagen stimulation, but also it's most irritating, most unstable, most demanding on formulation. One step down we have 3-O-ethyl-ascorbic acid. More stable, still penetrates well, converts in skin, moderate structural support, better tolerance. Next, THD ascorbate. It's oil soluble, penetrates through lipid pathways, and conversion is slower, but it's gentler and often better tolerated in dry or mature skin. Then we move into sodium ascorbyl phosphate, SAP. It's water-soluble, stable, acne-friendly, some collagen support data, but it's milder. And at the base, magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, MAP. It's very gentle, brightening focused, limited structural evidence compared to L-ascorbic acid. And this is where most people get misled. They hear stronger and assume better. But skin doesn't reward ambition. It punishes impatience. The higher you go, the more demanding the environment must be. And this is where most people go wrong. They just jump too high. Chapter 3. L-ascorbic acid versus derivatives. The honest answer. Let's be clear. Yes, Pure L-ascorbic acid has the strongest collagen data. It's the active form, no conversion needed, direct enzyme support. If you can tolerate a stable LAA formula, it's powerful. But here's some nuance. It's also hard to stabilize, it's sensitive to light and air, and irritating at the low pH required for penetration. Now the derivatives. Ascorbic acid, tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, sodium ascorbyl phosphate, and ascorbyl glucoside. They must all convert in the skin. That makes them slower, but also more stable, more tolerable, more usable long-term. And here's the clinical truth. The strongest ingredient you abandon doesn't beat the moderate one you use consistently. I see this constantly in clinic. Someone tolerates 20% for 2 weeks, then quits. That's not failure. That's miscalibration. So sensitive skin isn't out of luck. It just needs a smarter starting point. L-ascorbic acid is the most direct. Derivatives are the most strategic. Oh, and one more thing. If your skin truly cannot tolerate vitamin C, even at low strength, even as a derivative, you are not out of options. You can build antioxidant protection with niacinamide, resveratrol, green tea, polyphenols, CoQ10, ectoin. They won't stimulate collagen the same way L-ascorbic acid does, but they can reduce oxidative stress and support barrier integrity. And sometimes a stable barrier beats a struggling active. And this is where tolerance becomes structural. Chapter 4. Vitamin C, tingling, and irritation. Does it mean it's working? Let's clear up something important. Tingling is not proof it's working. Tingling feels productive, but it isn't. Inflammation doesn't build collagen. It builds damage. And barrier disruption is not collagen building. If you equate irritation with results, you overcorrect and damage your skin. And the same logic applies to oxidation. The darker color, it's not strength, it's degradation. Heat, light, air. These invisible variables slowly break vitamin C down. And once it oxidizes, it doesn't just stop helping. It can become pro-oxidant. And even well-formulated L-ascorbic acid can develop that metallic hot dog water scent over time. A faint scent alone doesn't mean it's ruined. But dark color plus strong odor, that's usually oxidation. And the most common mistake? Storing it in your bathroom. You have hot steam, temperature fluctuation, daily exposure. So here's a pattern. Tingling is not proof, darker is not stronger. Smell is not always failure, but sometimes it is. And vitamin C doesn't perform because it feels dramatic. It performs when it's stable. Chapter 5. Collagen cofactors plus formula design. And here's what most people miss. Collagen isn't built by vitamin C alone. It's a system. You need a stable environment, reduced oxidative stress, structural support. So when I see collagen support cofactors, I mean ingredients that strengthen the entire pathway. Vitamin E and ferulic acid stabilize and protect. Peptides stimulate matrix signaling. Copper peptides support repair. Niacinamide and amino acids reinforce the barrier and provide building blocks. Vitamin C can activate the enzyme, but a multi-pathway formula supports the ecosystem. And then there's a base, because even the best molecule fails in a poorly engineered formula. Wrong pH, poor penetration, rapid oxidation, lost potency, clear dropper in sunlight, daily degradation. Structure determines performance, not just percentage. And this again leads to the next mistake. The biggest mistake with vitamin C isn't choosing the wrong form. It's choosing the wrong starting point. Let me show you what that looks like. Chapter 6. Can you layer vitamin C with peptides, copper, and retinoids? Here's what I see constantly. Low pH, vitamin C, then copper peptides, then retinoids, no sequencing, no pause, no structure, collapsed architecture. Let's settle this properly. L-ascorbic acid and peptides do not cancel each other out. There is no strong human data showing they deactivate each other on the skin. What can happen is irritation stacking. L-ascorbic acid works at low pH. Peptides prefer closer to skin pH. So here's the intelligent structure. Vitamin C first. Let it absorb 5 to 10 minutes if your skin is sensitive. And then peptides. That's optimization, not chemistry panic. Now copper peptides. In a test tube, copper can accelerate oxidation of vitamin C on skin, Concentrations are low. Contact time is very short. Most formulas are buffered and stabilized, but if you want absolute clarity, vitamin C in the morning, copper peptides at night, clean, controlled, and intentional. And while we're in the morning routine, let's address DNA repair enzymes. Ingredients like photolyase, endonuclease, plankton extract. They are usually designed to work with UV exposure. They don't conflict with vitamin C. In fact, they're often complementary. Vitamin C handles oxidative stress. DNA repair enzymes address UV-induced DNA damage. So if you're using both, vitamin C first, let it settle, then your DNA repair serum, then sunscreen. That's a coherent AM architecture. Now exfoliants. AHA or BHA won't deactivate vitamin C, but stacking acids increases irritation in the skin, and irritated skin does not signal collagen efficiently. The real risk isn't deactivation, it's actually barrier overload. And since many of you asked about hypochlorous acid, let's clarify that too. Hypochlorous acid is calming and antimicrobial. It's not an exfoliating acid. Does it cancel vitamin C? No strong human evidence says it does. But here's the structure rule. Don't lay them wet on wet. So cleanse, spray hypochlorous acid, let it fully dry, then apply vitamin C. Calm first, then stimulate. If the skin is inflamed, actives won't perform predictably. And skin biology always wins over ingredient stacking. Let's add a clinical pearl. Here's something we do in clinic. We don't chase actives, we stabilize environments. If the barrier isn't stable, no active performs predictably. That's the part most people skip. Chapter 7, Vitamin C for acne-prone and sensitive skin. When someone tells me, vitamin C breaks me out, I don't blame the ingredient. I look at the formula. Acne-prone skin has barrier fragility, inflammation, sensitivity to low pH, high-strength L-ascorbic acid can overwhelm it. Low irritation derivative plus no alcohol plus no essential oils equals ideal acne-safe formula. Better options, SAP, acne supportive, and that would be the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum, THDA Strategic, example, C Tetra Advanced Gel Serum. Acne skin doesn't need maximum strength, it needs intelligent structure. Chapter 8, How to start vitamin C without damaging your barrier. Take a look at this tolerance ladder. We have derivatives. Ethyl ascorbic, we have low percentage L-ascorbic acid, and we have 15 to 20% L-ascorbic acid. Only when your skin has earned that level. Not overnight, gradual, 8 to 12 weeks, not 3 days. Chapter 9, Shift Moment. Here's what changes everything. Stop asking which vitamin C is strongest. Start asking, what environment is this formula creating? Because your skin doesn't respond to intensity. It responds to stability, to pH control, to oxidation control, to barrier integrity. That's the architecture that lasts. Chapter 10, my final thoughts. Vitamin C isn't about force, it's about control. Control of pH, control of oxidation, control of your barrier, and the people who get the best long-term results with vitamin C are not chasing strength. They're controlling the environment. Once you understand that, you stop reacting to marketing and you start building strategy. So, see you in the next one, the Retinoid Deep Dive.